I had a basically panel for London Tech Week, which you were part of, which was all around human connection, which I kind of feel lacks a bit in the tech world sometimes, particularly the kind of tech world that I come from is very techy, it's very systems based and platform based and that kind of thing. And I kind of felt for London Tech Week it would be great to bring the humans back in. So we had that previously in June of this year, and I just wanted to get to know you a bit more and kind of talk a bit more about your world and what you do with CommuneEAST and things like that. Because for me, what's kind of interesting, digging deeper into Leanne Elliott Young and your world, is essentially, I kind of think we have a lot of discussion around IRL, URL, online, offline, omni-channel, all these kind of terms that actually, for you, I feel a little bit, you don't separate them out, you just, it's all one and it's quite fluid. And I just kind of like wanted to talk a little bit about that and kind of how you view things as fluid and how you perhaps sit within, URL yourself as well.
I think that's a really interesting thing, isn't it? Because we're all in this time where there's this chorus of conundrums, which are how businesses brands, everyone can kind of like feed and understand that they're two IRL, URL worlds. Like, how do we exist within those two? But actually, we exist in unison, and one feeds off the other. And there's like a strong debate on mental health and how much, as we're spending more and more time online, is it that this is a kind of act of kind of rooted in denial on the fact that we're in this climate crisis. And there's plentiful discussions onto like why we're transfixed in the digital world. Number one, who doesn't like sound better and look better online? I bloody do. Do you know what I mean? We're all you can craft, curate, censor. It's curated. You're like pushing the buttons, and you're like the puppeteer of this like augmented version of yourself, and it's like a better space. But the fact is that human presence and eye contact, and like me and you sitting here now, like this is a real time moment, and there's so much presence in this, and that's the one thing that we do, is try to build like within the conundrums. The conundrums are full of dichotomies, the dichotomies are full of conundrums, and they kind of like rotate around each other. It's like, how do we do more digitally, but how do we think about the environment? Because now technology, as in not technology but the internet, has taken over aviation and how much CO2 it produces. So boiling a kettle is the same as a Google search.